So I am pretty sick of Joran Sloot. I have been for 18 years, frankly. But yesterday, we all learned he agreed to swear, whatever that means to him, under oath, what he did to Natalee Holloway back in 2005 in Aruba when he killed her. He admitted it. He just said he did it, and he gave the details, if you believe them. Yesterday, I read them because we only had the transcript, and it was closed to cameras. Today, though, authorities released his actual recording. So now we can hear in his actual voice, him calmly and coolly describing what he did to Natalee Holloway on a beach that night in Aruba. Here it is.
Plus, she asked to go back to her hotel, but I was just trying to get dropped off a little bit further away from her hotel so we could walk back to her hotel, and I might still get a chance to be with her.
Okay.
That's what I was hoping for.
Okay. So what happens?
Yeah, Deepak drops me off at a place a little right of the Marriott hotel known as the Fisherman's Huts. This place is not so far from, the next hotel is the Marriott, and the next hotel after that is another Marriott, which is a timeshare, and then it's the Holiday Inn. Well, we walk along the beach.
Do Deepak and Satish get out? Come with what happens?
Deepak and Satish leave. They leave. They go back to their home. I assume they go back to their home. They get in their car and they leave. I'm actually with Natalee walking along the beach. I find a space before we get to the Marriott hotel, where I lay her down. We lay down together in the sand, and we start kissing each other. I get her to kiss me again. We start kissing each other, and I start feeling her up again, and she tells me no. She tells me she doesn't want me to feel her up. I insist. I keep feeling her up either way. And she knees me, she ends up kneeing me in the crotch. When she knees me in the crotch, I get up on the beach and I kick her extremely hard in the face. Yeah, she's laying down unconscious, possibly even dead, but definitely unconscious. And I see right next to her, there's a huge cinder block laying on the beach.
When you say cinder block, looking at the walls of this place, is it like those?
The exact same cinder blocks. I see a huge cinder block laying on the beach. I take this and yeah, I smash her head in with it completely. Yeah, her face basically, collapses in. Even though it's dark, I can see her face is collapsed in. Afterwards, I don't exactly know what. I'm scared. I don't know what to do, and I decide to take her and to put her into the ocean. So I grab her and I half pull and half walk with her into the ocean. I push her off. I walk up to about my knees into the ocean, and I push her off into the sea. Yeah, after that I get out, I walk home.
He's such a rapey murderer. And the reason I have all this disdain that is literally pouring out of my every pore is because I've been through this rodeo for 18 years with this jack-off, okay? Yeah, this is like 5th time he's told some garbage story. Let me take you through what I mean. 2008, He talked to a Dutch crime reporters associate. That crime reporter was Peter de Vries, who actually wired up the car that Joran got into, and then like recorded this interview. It's in Dutch, but I just want you to see it and hear like a little snippet of it, and then I'm going to tell you what he said. Take a look. Okay. Rather than you having to sit through all of that Dutch, I'm going to tell you what basically he said. She was thrown into the sea. Yes, she was. The gist of it is he says Holloway died in his arms after having sex. How romantic. And then she was shaking and lost consciousness. Well, that doesn't make any sense at all, right? That order. And then he called a friend with a boat to help dump her body into the sea. But then later, he decided to recant on a Dutch TV show, saying, quote, this is what he wanted to hear, so I told him what he wanted to hear. All right. So then in 2008, that would be same year, he told Greta Van Susteren that he sold Natalee Holloway into sexual slavery. That's a big departure. And then 2 years later, in February of 2010, he gave another confession to a Dutch TV station. He said that he and a buddy took Holloway to a friend's house. They drank whiskey, did coke. She got up to dance on the balcony. And when he went to dance with her, she fell to her death. Very convenient, very different. Another confession same year, 2010. He was busy, 2010. This was the whole extortion case to Beth Holloway's attorney. Give me $250,000, I'll take you to the body. And what he said was, we were at the beach, and Natalee wanted to leave. I didn't want to leave. She refused, so I threw her, and I hit her, and she hit her head, and she died. And then I brought her body to a house near the Aruba racket club that was under construction, and I put her into freshly poured foundation. But the problem is that building was not yet under construction. So another lie. And Beth Holloway gave a down payment of $25,000 for that. And that's what Joran has now confessed to in the wire fraud. And the case that basically got him 20 years, to serve concurrent. Problem is, he cannot be charged with murder. Can't be charged in Aruba because the statute of limitations is over. And he can't be charged here in the U.S. either because he's not an American citizen. Even though he killed an American citizen, he killed an American citizen not on U.S. territory. Very, very frustrating. He kind of got away with it. But he's going back to Peru, and he'll have to serve out until, 2045, if he makes it. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.